let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. What's going on, guys? Super Insane 18 here, and I know I'm a bit late to the party. Master Duel has been out for a couple of days now, but I wanted to get some sufficient playtime in before I actually made a video like this. And as you can see, I've put in quite a bit of hours. Granted, it might not be as much as some other people, but I still think it's enough for me to give you guys a video now. So there are a couple of things that I do want to get out of the way. First and foremost, if you are planning to play on the Nintendo Switch, probably not a great idea. It is not very optimized and the game is very laggy. I did attempt to play on the Switch when I first started, soon moved to my PC just because it was pretty bad with the lag. If it's your only option, it works, but just try to do something else until that's a little bit better optimized. The second thing that I want to get out of the way is actually two different things, but kind of combined into one, and that is some game-breaking mechanics that I thought were just programmed incorrectly, but it turns out that they're just settings. They're a little bit hard to find. Make sure that you check out these settings. I was having issues playing where the game wouldn't allow me to choose the chain order of card effects that activated at the same time, and it wouldn't let me choose to chain to like the resolution or leaving standby phase or things like that. So those two settings, I'll put them on the screen. Make sure that you check those and that they are correct, because that will fix the issue. I did lose some games in the ranked mode just because I couldn't chain the effects in the proper order that I wanted to, therefore not being allowed to chain block, and it was just a hassle, so make sure you get that out of the way. So what is my opinion of Master Duel? And honestly, I'm going to keep it a little bit short and concise and then go over why that's my opinion. And I think that it is a very good game and it has a lot of potential, but it isn't quite there yet. So Master Duel itself looks beautiful, it feels beautiful, and it is a lot of fun. I'm probably going to have some gameplay on the screen multiple times throughout this video and probably just show you guys things that I'm talking about. It really definitely is the good bones for a good game, but there are some things that prevent it from being absolutely perfect in my opinion. Starting off with the best selling point for this game is that it is 100% free to play. You do not need to put any money into this game unless you want to. If you are willing to put in the time and the effort to grind out the gems that you need, you will be able to get the decks that you want and play this game without spending a single cent. Now, I know that this is going to be a budget option for a lot of people who might not be able to afford cards like Droplets or Infinite Impermanence or, you know, just other high-end staples. So if you are willing to put in that grind, you can get those without spending a single cent. That being said, if you are not a person that really cares about free-to-play and you are willing to spend money on this game, just know that the price per gems is a little bit weird in my opinion. $1 will get you 50 gems, and that's not even enough to buy a single pack because packs are 100 gems, and I think that's just a flawed system. If you're going to pay $2 for a virtual pack, you might as well just bust out the extra $2 and buy a real pack, because packs are anywhere from $3 to $4, so for $1 to $2 more, you can get physical product instead of, you know, a video game, and that's a little weird. I think that if you are going to spend money, it should be an equivalent of $1 per pack. That's just a personal opinion. If you guys don't agree, or if you do agree, go ahead and comment below. I'd like to see your guys' opinions. Now, one of the weirdest things about Master Duel is definitely the ban list. There are no separations between TCG and OCG, which is something that I hope they implement in the future, because I would like this to be the official simulator, kind of like how they have actual tournaments and stuff for Duel Links, but I mean, Duel Links is its own format anyway, so maybe that's not a great example. But I do want there to be dedicated, I guess, servers or modes where you can play the TCG or OCG list, because it just makes it a little bit more realistic. I don't think that grouping it all together is really a great idea, because we do play two completely different games. Now, I'm not 100% sure. What I've seen online is that the ban list that Master Duel uses is the April 2021 OCG ban list. I don't really follow OCG all that much, so I don't know if that's true or not. Go ahead and feel free to correct me in the comments down below, but it is a different list. Now, one thing that I really do like about Master Duel is the crafting and dismantling mechanic. Now, there are a specific currency in the game that I'll put up on the screen, and it's for all the different rarities in the game. Now, you can spend 30 of any of these currency to craft any card that you want without having to pull it, and vice versa. You can dismantle any rarity to get that currency. Dismantling only gives you 10 currency though, so it's really an exchange rate of any 3 cards of a rarity that you don't want for any 1 card that you do want of that same rarity. And that can be a little bit obnoxious, especially because personally I haven't had that much luck pulling ultras. In the 17 something hours that I've put into the game, I still haven't completely finished a deck, and that's a little annoying to me, but I have seen people pulling god packs where they'll get like 12 ultra rares out of 10 packs, and it's just kind of insane. So I mean, I guess maybe the RNG gods aren't with me, but it is a cool mechanic that you don't need to rely on pulling what you need. You are able to just craft it if you have the foils or rarities that you can spare to get rid of. So it is something to keep in mind that it's kind of RNG based, but you still are able to just craft what you want. Now, something that is a little weird to me is that the online mode doesn't actually have any form of chat or way to communicate with your opponent. And I mean, there's kind of the ups and downs to that, right? Like, if you want to be a good sport and be like, hey, good luck, or, you know, that was a good game, you're not really able to do that. But on the other hand, you know, if somebody's toxic, you don't want somebody trash talking you a whole game. So I'm kind of curious to see where Konami's going to go with this in the future, whether or not they're actually going to implement some form of chat mode, or even just like basic buttons we can press, like good game or good luck or something like that. That way we can still communicate with them without the ability to be toxic. I think that would just be sort of a quality of life upgrade to the game, and definitely something that I hope they put in the future. One thing to keep in mind is that if you are going to be playing online against actual people, make sure to never surrender. If you're going to lose, just sit there and let your opponent win. Just pass the turn, let them game you, because you get more rewards for finishing a game than you will if you surrender. And for a game that if you want to do it completely free to play, the rewards matter. So sit there. If you're on the computer, just go on Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is you're doing on the side. It doesn't matter. Let them win. Just sit there, get the rewards. It's kind of just a free way to get rewards if you are going to lose. I get the mentality that if you're going to lose anyway, you want to surrender and just get into another game faster. But it's all about the rewards in a game like this, and you really do want to make sure that you get those, so play the game already all the way through and do not surrender. One thing that I think is a really cool implementation is the match history, which I'll go ahead and show you guys. You are able to scroll through and see your win to loss rate, and you actually can watch those duels back. There are replays that you can put up where you can just click on whatever match it is, view the replay, and there you go. You can see exactly what happened in the duel, and it's a lot faster than when you're actually doing it. It's, you know, you're not watching it real time. It's just showing you the moves that were made and everything. So it's really cool, and I definitely think that it is a good feature, especially for people like me who want to make content out of the game. It's just really nice to have that as an option. So a little bit of a weird video, just kind of giving you my thoughts on what Master Duel is and what I hope that it will someday become. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about Master Duel. Also, do you guys want to see content on Master Duel? Do you want me to make, like, you know, there's a rankings kind of hierarchy there. Do you want to see like some form of road to rank type series on this channel? I'm also probably going to start streaming this, but I don't really have a streaming schedule yet, so just make sure you follow my Twitch. I'll put it on the screen. It's always in the end card of my videos, so I will be doing that at some point. Maybe I'll get a set schedule. I'm not really sure yet, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. You guys know the deal. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and if you like maybe to support me on Patreon for just $1 a month, you can support the channel in ways that I would never be able to tell you how much I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.